there are events in life that we cannot undo, moments that shape the people we love in ways we never intended, moments that leave scars long after the harm is done. As a father, I have to face the reality of how my actions impacted my daughter Amiria. The mistakes I made during her childhood cast a shadow over her life, leaving her to grapple with the consequences of a pain she didn't ask for and didn't deserve. As Amiria grew up, the effects of the trauma became clear in ways I didn't fully understand at the time. She sought attention and validation in ways that troubled me deeply, using her sexuality as a means of control, connection, and self worth. It became obvious that the lines I crossed as her father had distorted her sense of self, of love, and of boundaries. Her hypersexual behavior wasn't about rebellion or acting out, it was a reflection of the deep emotional scars she carried. For her, sexuality became a way to navigate the feelings of powerlessness and confusion that my actions had left behind. It was her way of trying to regain control of something that had been taken from her. As I watched this unfold, the guilt weighed heavily on me. I knew that my failure to protect her had played a role in shaping these behaviors. The pain I saw in her eyes was a constant reminder of the harm I had caused. But this realization wasn't about self pity, it was about understanding that I had a responsibility to help her heal, even if I couldn't change the past. We both sought therapy individually and together in an effort to unravel the tangled emotions and trauma. Therapy opened up difficult conversations, ones filled with anger, sadness, and at times hopelessness, but it also created space for healing. Amiria began to see that the behaviors she had adopted weren't who she truly was, but rather a reaction to the pain she had endured. Slowly, she started to reclaim her sense of self, separate from the trauma she experienced. This journey wasn't easy and it wasn't quick. There were setbacks, days when the weight of her past seemed too much to bear. But with time, she found the strength to move forward. Amiria is a survivor, and every day she proves that her story is one of resilience, not just of pain. For me, this process has been about more than just facing my guilt. It has been about learning how to show up for her in ways I hadn't before. By listening, by supporting, and by acknowledging the gravity of what she had to endure because of my actions. I will never be able to fully repair the damage I caused, but I can strive to be part of the solution as she heals. Amiria's journey is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Despite the trauma, despite the pain, she is finding her way toward healing and wholeness. She is learning that her worth isn't defined by her past, and she is becoming the strong, empowered woman I always hoped she would be. My hope for this chapter of my life and hers is that it becomes a story not of destruction, but of redemption. I cannot erase the mistakes I made, but I can ensure that the future we build together is one grounded in love, respect, and healing. Amiria's strength has taught me more about resilience than I ever could have imagined, and I will spend the rest of my life striving to be worthy of the trust she chooses to place in me.